Good morning, students. As we discussing about the cash flow statement in our last class, we know what is the meaning of cash flow statement. As I said, it is a third important financial statement which shows inflows and outflows of cash of a company during a specific period. ಓಕೆ, ಹಣದ ಒಳಹರಿವು ಹಾಗೂ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ, ಅದರ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ನಾವು ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ, as I said in the last class, there are three important financial statements that we have in this cash flow statement. Now, what are those? Operating activities, investing activities and financing activities. Three important classification of these activities. The entire concept will be based on these three activities. As I said in the statement, it is a cash inflow and outflow. That is why they have divided these things in three different categories. That is nothing but operating, investing and financing activities. Now, what do you mean by cash flow from operating activity? Now, operating activities are the activities that constitute the primary or main activities of an enterprise. Now, what do you mean by this? Now, what do you mean by operating activity? You can take any example of an enterprise. Say, for example, I have given here an example of a manufacturing of a garment. Okay, when we consider a production of garments, the important activity for that company will be the procurement of raw materials. You know what is the meaning of procurement is nothing but collection of raw materials. Okay, manufacturing expenses. To produce that particular product, there are certain expenses for the company or an enterprise. To sell that particular garments, for the sale also they have certain activities. There is a cash inflow as well as cash outflow. All these things will considered under operating activities. Operating activities ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಫರ್ಮ್ ಯಾವ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮೇನ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಖರ್ಚಾಗುವಂಥ ಹಣ ಅಥವಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುವಂಥ ಹಣವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೇವೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಗಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲಾತ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನು ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಚ್ಚಾ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು, ಆ ಕಚ್ಚಾ ವಸ್ತುಗಳಿಗೆ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಹಣವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೇವೆ. ನಾವು, as I said, to produce a garment, we need a raw material. Say, for example, we need the threads, maybe raw materials. We may require a machinery to procure that. We have various processes, procedures. Last year ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಓದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, types of industries ಅಲ್ಲಿ there are a primary industry, secondary industry and tertiary industry. And that also we have under manufacturing there are lot of processes which will go again and again to produce one particular product. For that also the company has to spend money. So all these things will comes under operating activities. Now again, under operating activities there are cash inflows as well as cash outflows. Both the things will happen here. When we say manufacturing of a garment, we have to collect the money. We have to spend money for the raw materials to purchase that. That means cash will goes out of the business. Same way, when we sell that garment, again we will get money to the business. That means both the procedures are involved in the operating activities. Now, what are the example for cash inflow from operating activities? I had given only two over here. So first one, cash received from the sale of goods and the rendering of services. So this is, I'm talking about the inflow of operating activities. That means when you're selling a product, you will get the money to the business. Cash inflow, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುವನ್ನು ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಹಣ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಹಣ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆ ಹಣ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 1 year the company may give free service. Okay, after 1 year service charges has to be paid by the customer, right? Same way, that is why I have specified here, not only for the sale of goods and rendering of service, sometimes installation charges also we have to pay to the company. That means when a person is coming for the installation, we will pay money for them, and that money will goes to the business. That is nothing but for the service, the customer will pay the money, and that is a cash inflow to the business. Second one, it says cash received from the fees, communication and other remuneration. Maybe the company has given any other services. For that also the customer have to pay the money, and the company will receive money for the business. That means cash is coming to the business. This is an example for cash inflow from operating activities. Now, what do you mean by cash outflow from operating activities? Do we have any outflow? Yes. Now, what do you mean by outflow? Andre hana hege hogtade business inda. It says cash payment to suppliers of goods and services. When a company paying money to the suppliers, as we said, we have to buy the raw materials. If you want to purchase the raw materials, you have to pay money for the supplier. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಪ್ಲೈಯರ್ ನಮಗೆ ರಾ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್, ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಔಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋ. ಓಕೆ, cash payment to the employees. There are so many employees in the company has to pay money for the employees. Nobody will work for free of cost, right? When the company is paying money to the employees, that means cash goes out from the business. So outflow from operating activities. Cash payment for insurance premium. Company has taken an insurance premium. Okay, that means company has to pay money, maybe installment once in 3 months or once in 6 months they have to pay premium money. That means cash is going out from the business. ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಮನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಾವು 3 ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ, 6 ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಅಥವಾ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಕಟ್ತೇವೆ, ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಕಂಪನಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಅ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್, ಮೇ ಬಿ ಫೈರ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಕಂಪನಿದು ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯರ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸೇಫ್ಟಿ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಣ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್. As per AS3, that is Accounting Standard 3, investing activities are the acquisition and disposal of long-term assets and other investment not included in cash equivalents. Investing activity relate to purchase and sale of long-term asset or fixed asset such as machinery, furniture, land and building, and long-term investment. Now, under operating activity, we were concentrating only on the main activity of an enterprise. Okay, now here in the investing activity, this will concentrate on the purchase as well as sale of long-term asset or fixed asset. We know what is the meaning of fixed asset is nothing but your machineries, furniture, land and building. We call these items are the fixed assets. ಈ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಥವಾ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೇವೆ. ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಸೇಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್. Now again here under the operating activities there are two things, that is cash inflow as well as cash outflow. So keep it in mind, when we call it as an investing activity, it is purely based on the asset of a company, long term. When a company is investing money for the long term items, maybe purchase of a machinery. Imagine we are purchasing a machinery or a vehicle. So when you are purchasing a vehicle, it is not for 1 year. We are using that vehicle for a long period of time. That means the amount investment made for the asset of a company is for a long term. ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮಿಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಮೆಷಿನರೀಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಥವಾ ಎಸೆಟಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಣವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾದರೆ ಅದು ಬರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸಿನ ಅಂಡರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ನಾವು ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ inflow? What is the example for cash inflow from investing activity? It says cash received from the repayment of advances or loans made to the third party. Investing activity ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾರಿಗೋ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಲೋನನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಕಂಪನಿ ವತಿಯಿಂದ, ಓಕೆ, ಅವರು ಪೇಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ವಾಪಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೋ. ಓಕೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ರಿಸಿವ್ಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಶೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಡೆಟ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅದರ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್. ಶೇರ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಹಣ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಿಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಡೆಟ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅದರ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್, ಯಾವುದೋ ಡಿಬೆಂಚರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಲೋನ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅವರು ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ತಗೊಂಡ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಟು ದ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಹಣ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅರ್ಥ. ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲೋನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸಸ್. ಮೇ ಬಿ ದ ಕಂಪನಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮನಿ, okay, or given the advances for somebody. Now they are receiving the interest for that. ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ಕಂಪನಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಸಮ್ advances or loan to the other one and they are paying it back to the business. That means cash is inflow to the business. Dividend received from investment in other enterprises. ಬೇರೆ ಕಂಪನೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದರಿಂದ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಹಣ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಅನ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. Now what do you mean by cash outflow from investing activity? This is nothing but purely based on fixed asset, as I said. Cash payment to acquire a fixed asset, as I said. Purchasing a ಮಿಷನರಿಯನ್ನು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಯಾರೂ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಮಿಷನರಿಯನ್ನು, ಅಥವಾ ವೆಹಿಕಲನ್ನು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಿಂದ ಹಣ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. Okay, cash payment to acquire shares or debt instrument of other enterprises. Nothing but you are planning to purchase a share of other company. That means you are investing your money in other companies. That means cash is going out from the business. So outflow of cash from investing activities. These are the two important things which comes under cash flow statement.